Hey guys, one thing that I wanted to share with you today is putting assignments in Google Classroom. In the stream, in the classwork page is where you find Create. So we're going to go over to Create and I'm going to click on Assignment, and I want to talk to you for a second about some of the cool things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is you can do multiple classes. So if I want to put both of my All Things Google class, and I can also differentiate by student. So if I only had one class, then I could also click and it would give me a list of students. So I can do all students or no students. So I can put in both of my sections of geometry. And for me, I number my assignments. So I teach by semester, so I'm not going to have over 100 assignments. So I start my assignment by 001. And what that does is it puts the classroom folder for your students in numeric order. So I would start off 001, Unit 1, Unit 1, Lesson 1. And then I would go ahead and add my instructions, complete the lesson, or whatever your instructions are. You click the due date, and you can put a date, and you can also put a time. You can add a topic. Now, the reason that the topic is important is because the topic, if you look over to the side, it's kind of blackened out right here, but it will give you or give your student all of those quick link topics to be able to do. So then what I want you to do is, if you go to Google Drive, then you can grab an assignment. And so I'm just going to grab an assignment real quick. I'm going to hit add. And this is the really important part of Google Classroom. So I want to take a second and show you. Students can view the file. So this option is for like a PDF if you don't want your students to be able to edit the file. This option, students can edit, means that all the students work collaboratively on the same document. And the last option is make a copy for each student. Now, if it makes a copy for each student, you're still the owner of that document and you can see their progress. So for my Smart Slides, what I choose to do is make a copy for my students. Now I'm just going to pick a title. I'll just make it backgrounds, even though it's really not backgrounds. Now I can choose to assign this right now, or I can leave it in draft mode. And if I leave it in draft mode, it's there for whenever you're ready to drop to your students. I think the biggest part of dropping an assignment that maybe you can get confused about is this right here. Students can view a file. That means they can view it, but they can't edit it. Students can edit means that everyone is working on the same file, and make a copy for each student means each student is doing their very own work. So I just wanted to go over those ways of dropping things to students in Google Classroom. And I also wanted to say to you that I'm Linda from No More Math, and I teach a Google for Teachers class that gives you helpful hints, tips, tricks, and templates of all things that you need to make engaging and interactive Google lessons. So check out the link if you're interested in my class.